Hi, Dan Steven Erickson here, Songwriter. I've set up a new little space for the channel for my recording. I don't have much space in this apartment. I did, but then my daughter moved back in and took the little studio room. But no matter what you do when you're trying to set up a spot to record where you're just using a phone, you wind up with issues. It took me about an hour just to create this little space. No matter what I did, I was getting the corner. I think you can still see the corner there, or a window, or a piece of furniture that's at a wonky angle, all sorts of problems. What you really need is just one nice big room that has no outlets, no weird angles, no furniture, and hopefully maybe in the future a different camera with a separate mic so I can get the camera a little further away. Anyway, yeah, I spent about an hour just making this little space without too much clutter. But today what I want to talk about is one thing I did good as a songwriter, because recently I said, one of the most stupidest things I did as a songwriter was to not record the chord progressions of songs as I wrote them. I usually did, but there was this instance in 2015 where I didn't. I did not put, for about 50 songs, I did not put chord progressions down in the column, which is what I would usually do. But this one story is a good little story. You ever remember these? It's a MicroCassette recorder. Before MicroCassette, I used regular cassette some. So between about 1999 and 2004, 5 in there, I recorded most of my songs, maybe not all of them, but a good portion of them on this little MicroCassette recorder using these little MicroCassettes. I think I have about 7 of these. There's a couple more here, and they're an hour a piece. So that's about 7 hours of music. Now, you're gonna laugh because it sounds like shit, but I'm gonna play a little bit for you. Let's see here. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me turn the volume up.
Woke up this morning at 2 a.m. Tried my best to get back to sleep again.
I never would have remembered this song if all I had was it on paper. Even with the chord progressions, I might not have remembered the melody. But having the recording, I remember it. And so when I get to this era, because I'm working, I started way back in 1985. I'm working, I'm at 93 and 94 now, and I'm working up. That was probably, 2004. Somewhere in there, 2005. I have stuff that goes back to about 2000 or 1999 in these little microcassettes. So these little microcassettes will come in handy to pick some of the songs from those eras to put on the channel. So I thought I'd show you a win. I showed you a lose the other day with my stupid mistake of not keeping track of recording or chord progressions. Now, in this case, even though it's old technology in a microcassette recorder, I've got a lot of stuff documented on here. So there you go. That's a win. I'm Dan Steven Erickson, songwriter. Click the subscribe button if you like what I'm doing, and check out my website at danstevenerickson.com, and we'll see you again soon with another song.